Hello. Hi, everyone. Yeah, who's ready for a Paintover challenge? Let's go. Oh no, the mods. That's the first time I've heard that actually. The mods don't have access to the emotes. I didn't know that. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to change it too. I guess we should ask Faye. Ask Faye to change it. Dang. We are number one. Yeah. Yeah, I know. This is the best thing to to open up stream with, right? Your boy Robbie Rotten. My gosh. Rest in peace. But he's the GOAT. Yeah. Can't change it? Really? Why not? Yeah. Robbie Rotten, we are number one? No, you are number one. I've tried so hard. No. Maybe we could just stick to the old emoticons. You know, hit him with the colon, colon parentheses, or the colon 3. Yeah. Hello. Okay, let's see. Oh, you did Dragon Tech. That sounds awesome. Yeah. That's good because it always makes me so sad when people think mechs are so advanced and then they don't bother trying it. Like yeah, they are pretty advanced, but I still think it's worth a shot, you know, like a basic version of it. But yeah. Okay, what time is it? Okay, just about a minute over. Let me fix my throat. But yeah, audio check again. Is the music too loud? Is my voice too loud? Let me know. Ooh, hockey in an hour. Let's go. Yeah. Let me know. Audio check. I'm speaking right now. This is like probably my normal speaking voice, but audio's perfect. All right. So I'll just get started. So again, welcome everyone to stream. Today is a really fun one. I was really hoping that I could do this the day of April Fools, but you know, late April Fools. We'll be doing a Paintover. This is more of a surprise, you know, like it's still gonna be, you know, a great learning experience, you know, like watching some wacky techniques, and yeah, I'll paint something out of this one. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise, but it'll probably be unrecognizable from what it is right now, and I think that'll be funny. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to open something. 1 second. Where the hecky is it? There we go. So give me. There we go. Yeah, again, before we begin this stream, our mission at Wing Canvas is to make arts education easily accessible to everyone. So join us for free live streamed lessons every week. We're not just a YouTube channel, we're also a school of illustration helping art nerds turn their passion into income. And shout out to our amazing students and members for supporting our mission. We love seeing your incredible artwork and watching your skills improve in our classes and weekly critiques. If you're an art nerd too, be sure to join our Discord, where you can find our notes and artworks from streams, as well as art challenges and other resources to help you improve as an artist. So yeah, there you go. There's a little plug. Let's see. You made noodles while watching Wing Canvas stream before. Yeah, you gotta wake up. You're in a time loop. It's just that the streams are different each time. Hopefully you're not in a time loop. Hopefully you're in a comfortable position to watch the stream. Maybe follow along with me. But yeah. I'm trying to think of how like I would want to lay this out, because maybe I'll do a little bit of like setup, and then let's get to student submissions. Yeah, it's Robbie, and we're gonna do a Paintover. So I want to show you like a fun way to paint. There you go. there and there. Excuse me. So it'll be kind of wacky. Actually, here's another thing. One thing I like to do while painting is I like to fill the entire layer with white, and then I switch it to a color layer so that I get to see the values of this of the drawing or of the image. So that's usually a good idea, so that you could check. And I'll say why in a little bit. Oh, and welcome back, Dragon Tech. You hate drawing soccer balls? Yeah, I know, because of like the hexagons on it, or the pentagons. I mean, not the hexagons. But yeah, first thing I want to do is I like the sky, so I will separate the sky. Separate the sky layer. But yeah, a lot of familiar names coming in here. There's Lycan. Hey, Lycan. There. And there. Been practicing drawing weapons. Yeah, weapons are pretty fun. I think everybody goes through a phase where everybody draws weapons. Yeah, I guess I'll give you guys a hint to what I feel like drawing with this with this artwork. I kind of wanna what's it called? Paint a background with it. So I'm gonna try to preserve as much as I can of this. And yeah, later I'll talk about brushes as well, because I think the past few days I spent like making some brushes. So that was fun. So that's also why I'm in a background mood. Right now I am just making sure to separate the background, because this is like this will make our life easier for later. And the thing I'm doing is I'm holding shift, like if you're using the lasso, you hold shift to add selections, and then you hold alt to get rid of them. Or not alt, but control, sorry. Hold control. Oh, oops, this is a control. What is it, control? Why is it not working? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I just have it on the wrong button. Yeah. Ooh, let's see. Ooh. The Cowboy Hall of Fame Museum. That sounds really funny. Yeah, Jess, I hope you have fun there. Ooh. Let's go. Let's get to 30 viewers. 1 Patreon membership for free. Ooh, okay. Posted the mech design in the digital art channel. Not clickbait. Do not click on this link at 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. In digital art, you say? Let me look at it. Ooh. Let me see. Dragon Tech mech design, and I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's like, what's it called? I love the exposed like bones and like the small hands on the ribs. Like, you guys could check it out in the Discord, the digital art channel. It's the latest one. It's very nice. I love the red and the purplish grays, the spider eyes. This is great. This is excellent. I love this. Oh my gosh. Hey, Gonzalo. Welcome. It's it is the one and only Robbie Rotten. Yeah. Okay, so what I did here is I just I separated the sky layer, and it'll all make sense later why I'm doing this. I'll probably like pick this apart, and then I will what's it called? I will go over student submissions. Because right now, I am just cutting it apart. There. Maybe I'll make this. Oh, oops. Erased it. There. So that it's much more obvious when I move stuff around. Who is Robbie Rotten? He's from he's from a children's show called Lazy Town. And it's like this show with puppets and people, and it's really good. Okay. And then, okay, this is the part that is kept together. Yeah, it all makes sense in time. This is gonna be the quintessential trust the process. Trust the process video, and like, let's paint something. Yeah, it'll make sense. Just gotta be patient a little bit. And while, you know, I spend time cutting this apart, just let me know. Let me know how chat is doing, what you guys are up to. There you go. And then I'll just cut this apart. Yeah, I was trying to find like a good photo, and I feel like this is the best one. And yeah, I picked some pretty wacky photos in the poll. I forgot to mention that this is polled, by the way, for people who don't know. Oh my gosh, let me mute a little bit. My voice is dying. Hello? There you go. I turned on the wrong audio there for a little bit. But yeah, what Gonzalo said, it is a French show. There you go. That's a really good way to put it. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to cut this apart right. Okay. Yeah, because you can see I'm kind of like cutting it out, you know, like with an X-Acto knife, if I had to compare it. Where is this actually? This on here? This on here? Yeah. And then you merge you together. And then on the tree trunk. Okay, the tree trunk. You. Oh, wait. Okay. So yeah, now you can see I got the buildings. I got Robbie Rotten himself as a cutout. And then I got the tree trunk, the tree. I could probably combine these, to be honest. I don't want to have them separate. There you go, I got the tree. And this should probably be below Robbie Rotten. And the sky should be at the very bottom. There. Yeah, I'm gonna pull. Yeah, just you wait. Just you wait. This is like, this is an April Fool's joke, but also like a really good, like painting, digital painting method, I guess. Yeah. But let's see. Yeah, I think it's about a good chance to. It's a good time to take a look at the submissions from our Discord. So again, for people who don't know, we have a Discord, and every month we have submissions, and this month's submission theme is something architecture. Okay, let me jog my memory. Where the hecky is it? There we go. It's awesome architecture. There we go. Double A's right there. Yeah. Let me go to showcase art. But yeah, here you go. Here's some awesome architecture, and starting off with Mr. Mister. He designed this really awesome candy candy castle? Candy building? I think it's more of a building, to be honest, but it's really cute. I love the work and thought put into it, because this is actually, I have two photos. So this one is of him doing sketches, and he has more posts, but I decided to take just two photos of this. He had like 5, I think. But this is a really good mindset that is to get inspired by, you know, because you can see that he took the time to check out some colors, right? And they're pretty flat because he just wanted to think about the colors. And I do agree with this choice, you know, yellow is the perfect one. It stands out really nicely against the pink grass. And this is it. Wow, as a final illustration. Take a look at that. Wow, amazing. He got this candy building, and then they got the they got the concept artist classic. They got the tiny person in the foreground there to give it some scale. I don't know, it's just a really good trick that like every single concept artist uses. Oh yeah, just put a guy. Just put a guy with a cloak, guy with a stick, guy with the staff, or you know, just put him in the foreground and make him really small. But yeah, where the goats go, exactly. Right? It does make it look like a cake, actually, with the layers. And then there's like the chocolate strawberry on top. It's really, really nice. Yeah. And the values are there. You know, like this is the right direction that I would encourage students and other artists to do. To think of values this way. Because, you know, it's like nice and dark. You know, nice use of shadows. And then the light on the building. You know, it really draws a lot of attention to it. And like the leading line of the pathway, it's really nice. So yeah, thanks, Mr. It's very nice. Ooh, Dragon Tech. I want to do architecture, but I'm only good at drawing specific things per month. Well, Dragon Tech, there's only one thing. There's only one way you can do it, and it's to draw. You just gotta draw, even if it's not the best at first. Because I wasn't the best at first. But yeah, keep going. Oh, look at that. Fun poll by the mods. Are you guys in the Discord? There you go. There's the link. So if you want to submit your stuff, there's a chance. Ooh, aliens. Last month it was D&D. Nice. Yeah. I could sort of tell actually because some of the alien you have last month, the alien inspiration, it's a little bit in your mech, you know, with the spider eyes and stuff, and the little arms. But yeah. Yeah, thanks again, Mr. So here's the next one by Safin. So Safin, they did a traditional artwork. This is a charcoal drawing, and yeah, I kind of miss it. Like seeing this makes me kind of miss the traditional process, getting your hands messy. I'm sorry, I just had a drink of water. And I love the Dutch angle to this, you know, it's tilted, so it makes things a little bit more interesting with that tilt. And yeah, you could tell that they also paid attention to their values with all the shadows and lights. I think this is a pretty good one because none of them distract from one another. They all have time to shine, you know? And I like how it's detailed like at the right places, because there's things called places of rest, you know? So places where you could look and there's not much detail to it. And then there's places with a lot of detail. Like the very building at the back and the building close to us, the one with like the slanted edge at the top. That one's pretty nice and detailed in comparison to the other ones where it's like really simple trees, right? It's pretty cotton candy like. And you got the one on the very left, the one that's just more or less a rectangle. with like a line in the middle. Also, let me fix my throat again. Oh my gosh, my voice is dying. But yeah, okay, I'm back. And what else? Yeah, the Dutch angle. What is it? Right? So sometimes, if you feel like your drawing is good, but it needs a little bit more interest, just give it a little tilt. Give it a little Dutch angle. Never hurts. But yeah, thanks so much, Safin. And then last but not least, we got Saris. So this is her artwork, and it's really nice, a 2-point perspective piece. Yeah, I see Dragon Tech. And then, yeah, for this one, I love the line work. Oh, that's you, artist in chat. It's Courtney. It's Courtney Leonin. Oh, sorry, Leinonen. Sorry for mispronouncing. I hope I pronounced that right too. Yeah, everybody say hi in chat. Yeah, great work. There you go. And I love the 2-point perspectiveness of it. And the shading is really nice. The line work is beautiful. The inking. This is really nice. Like, how do I describe it? It's perfectly spaced out, your details, just like the last time, I think that's an important skill to do, because it's really easy that you make your art piece a little bit more complicated. Yeah, US comic book inking for sure. Yeah. Minecraft builds, I mean, you could. Like Dragon Tech, you could draw your Minecraft builds. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. And since I have you, actually, I do want to give a suggestion. So, like, there's nothing wrong with it. There. Let me go back to drawing for a little bit. Oh, I just realized. Oops. Hold on. Where is it? You you are not supposed to be there. Let's see. The Give me 1 second. Yeah, I must have left it on, but this is not sponsored. This stream is not sponsored. There. Yeah, anyway. The thing I wanted to talk about is it's nice to keep within the 2-point perspective grid. But I think to make it a little bit more interesting, you could add like some... what's it called? I'll just eyeball it, whatever. There. You could add some parts that aren't perfectly lined up. So maybe this one's a little bit more forward. This one a little bit more inward, like that. There. And then I'll just use this as an example. There. Because at the moment, the houses all like perfectly line up. Which is like fine, like if that's what you're going for. But it'd be kind of nice if like there's a little bit of offsetting to it. Like that. This is really messy, but there you go. Just like that. There you go. That's what I was trying to figure out. And maybe this one's aligned like that. There and there. Yeah. Because at the moment, they all perfectly line up like this. Which is fine, Like, it's still pretty interesting. But that's an easy way to make it more organic. Asymmetry. There you go. Like that. I like that. But yeah, there you go. Oh, it's 30! It's 30, yeah, let's go! The giveaway can commence now. But yeah, that's really my only comment. Again, I'll show the artwork. Very beautiful. Look at that. It's perfect. And yeah. So again, if you guys want a chance to be featured in the art challenge, join our Discord and post your stuff there. Post it in the theme. It'll be fun. But that's it for student submissions. Now let's go back to painting. Okay, so I'll make a new layer. This is my spare layer, probably. Because I like to keep spares before I ruin them. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so the theme for this month was awesome architecture, and I kinda want to do some awesome architecture. So, oh, oops, where is it? So there. Now, usually I would start off with a sketch, so you are free to do that if you'd like. But for me, I want to keep this a surprise, so I kinda... Oh, oops, wait, let's see. Okay, I just got that. And then I'll grab this. Yeah, exactly. Get your stuff on there, and people chat there all the time about their artwork, so if that's something you want, then join our Discord. There you go. So right now, I really like the shapes that's being formed here. And also I think, oops, I cut this by accident. So let me merge that. Cut, paste, let me copy that. And then maybe I'll hide this. This is gonna be really wacky. But there. Ooh, 3-point perspective? We have some streams about that, but sadly, I don't know if I have time for that today. Maybe I'll go over it if I can later. But 3-point perspective, we got some videos on that if you're interested. Let's see if there's any questions. Wait, what is up there? Cut, paste. There. So I was thinking this kind of there. And trust me, this looks crazy, but it'll make sense in due time. There you go. There. And there. This is kind of nice, actually. I wonder if I'll copy paste it before I ruin it. Let me judge. And I think our tree will be kind of helpful here. Helpful texture. Yank, copy, and then paste. And then I'll reverse the transformation. There you go. I flipped it. There. So yeah, there you go. We got a nice bush in the foreground, right? We could pretty much copy paste this over and over to make some nice nice bushes. There you go. And there. And then here. Also, what I really wanna encourage in this one is a lot of people that I see, they get too caught up in layers. They got too caught up in like, oh, I should keep every single what's it called? I should keep every single color in a different layer, or like I have like what is the perfect amount of layers? Well, it depends. That's the answer, but for this one, it's a lot more free, you know, like you just don't worry about that and try out merging some layers and try just keeping it simple. Yeah, I completing the sky. Oh, welcome back, Kelly. But yeah, any guesses to what I'm doing? I want to know what chat thinks so far. What do you think I'm doing? There. Hi. Hello. And then I'm trying to think what I could do with this actually. There's some really fun shapes on here. Maybe I'll cut this. Cut, paste. There you go. So yeah, I have this nice fence thing. I'll copy paste that. Maybe this will be below. And then erase. There you go. Here. And then I'll just paint over it. So I'm using a flat round brush. There you go. So I'll try my best to just fill in the blanks. There we go. Yeah, and you can see that with this artwork, I'm also paying attention to the shadows, right? It's more or less where I want them to be, so not changing too much. There you go. There, and I think I'll get rid of this traffic blocker. There you go. I think that's what they're called. There. So yeah, you can see I'm just using the color picker so that I could match it and paint. And look at that. This is turning out really well actually. This is like I'm so excited for you guys to see the vision. Yeah. Yeah, listen to the music. Yeah. I mean, I'm listening to my BGM right now, so it's perfect. Yeah, I think I really like this shape, but before I get too caught up. Okay, this is a really good shape too. I'm gonna cut this. There. You believe it's a bird. Okay, that's a good guess. Good guess. I like that. You're seeing a dragon. Ooh. Okay, okay. Good guesses all around. But yeah, honestly, this is the fun of painting. Is, you know, you could use anything, really. You could paint over stuff. There you go. And then, let's see. Maybe I'll like shrink it down a little bit. Or maybe the opposite. Maybe I'll make it sharper so that it matches the other one. There. And adding a little bit of a thing here. So yeah, you can see that for me, I'm not zooming in too much. At least not yet. I will later, because I'm looking at the whole picture here. Okay, I'm not too worried about the overall look just yet. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna keep it like the wacky aesthetic, you know? So let's see. Maybe this. There. Try to continue that. There. And there. Okay. But yeah, how many people like paint? How many people like the digital paint over, you know, the classic sketching, line art? I'm curious. Let me know. Oh. Why does this look like Lazy Town? Well, this is the fun part. It is Lazy Town. this is Robbie Rotten, by the way. I'm bad at it, but I like trying. Yeah. Because the technique to painting is you paint like a sculptor. You know, you think of the shapes more than like the what's it called? Yeah, shapes more than the actual drawing part. Because that's what'll help you paint better. Yeah? I would like to paint. Yeah. So all you really need is a round brush like this. Where if you press dark, you know, it's pretty dark. But if you press light, pretty light. That's all you need. And you get digital paint. And the color picker. So I'm using the color picker a lot in this one. I can't paint within the lines. Yeah. I see. Trying to think of how I want to lay this out. Trying to think of the elements I haven't used yet. So, let's see. Guess I haven't used... I could probably use this, actually. This other tree is kind of nice. Right here. There. You. There you go. So... this is going to be a nightmare with layers later. I kind of like that as a texture. I'll keep that later. Yoink. I'll get you this little stand. Yoink, yoink. Ooh. The background's like oddly familiar. But yeah, I'll show you the original photo. This is the original photo. So what? And then I'll probably have a use for his face later. Robbie Rotten's face. Yeah, I'll just clean this up a little. You know, the perspective's gonna be a little different, but how old am I? I am... I'm trying to think of a clever answer. Trying to think of a joke. Wait. Give me some time. Nah, I can't think of a joke. I'm Gen Z. I'm Gen Z. There you go. Or maybe I guess you could do like some guesses. How old do you think I am? Actually, that'd be kind of funny. Hello, welcome back, Lycan. Okay, yeah, good guess. Old enough to vote. That is true. Who told you, Colfer? Who told you that? Ah, I am as old as time. Oh my gosh, 33. Dang, I'm doing pretty good if I'm 33. 26. Okay. Yeah. I wanna see everybody's guesses before I actually answer. Yeah. I'll probably be flattered or really offended, depending on your guys' answer. Yeah. Orion Derek, this channel is just about art. We also have digital and traditional. So, if you want traditional stuff, you know, Faye is the streamer for that, the content creator. She makes some good stuff for oil painting, sketching, charcoal and all that, the classics. So check those out when she's on. Okay, I'm 25. Well, actually no, I'm not 25 yet. I'm 24. I'll be turning 25 in June. So, yeah. I'm 24. Ooh, Minecraft. Yeah. 24 is pretty good. What kind of art do I do? I like digital art painting, and I like anime drawing, if I had to boil it down. But yeah. Okay. So let's see. There. It's funny because for this painting, I have no idea where I'm going with this. I just have a loose idea, and usually I would sketch, but you know, I'll just go with the flow with this one. Oh, the stream's been delayed. Oh no. Oh, thank you, Ryan Derek. Thanks for the sub. Ooh, what's my favorite anime? That's a really good question. I think, um, I really like. I guess if I had to answer something that like can tell a lot about my own personality, I like Gundam Witch for Mercury. That one is my favorite, I'd say. Like, I have a lot of anime that I could say is my favorite, but that one is just my personal favorite, Gundam. Cause I've been a long time Gundam fan, but that one just I love it. I love it a lot. I love the main character Soleta, so yeah, she's really sweet, a really sweet protagonist, and I love that. I love that for her. You know, you guys should watch it. You know, she loves her mom, she loves her wife, and she gets into Gundam. That's it. It's a really good summary of it, I guess. Yeah, it's also like that anime is all on YouTube, by the way. So officially, so you could watch it English dub, watch it Japanese dub. So yeah, it's fun. It's nice when stuff is free. Kevin hates One Piece? Nah, that's an April Fool's joke. Me and Kevin are like the biggest One Piece defenders, the biggest One Piece glazers. I love One Piece. That's up there for me too, honestly. I'm trying to think of what would be a good texture. Okay, maybe this one. Let's see. Maybe I have use for you yet. You. Got paste. And then this one, I'll hide you. Let's see what chat is saying. I was so locked in. Yeah, Mashal is pretty funny. I've seen like some clips of it. Blim blum blum blim blum blum blim blum blum blim. Let's see. Ooh. There you go. Okay, so maybe I changed my mind about this one. Maybe I'll use you. Okay. Gonna try something here. Maybe. Actually, I kind of don't want this to be. I'm trying to think of. Okay, let me see all the elements again of this drawing. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, what timing I need to know more about rendering. So, for rendering, we'll get to that later. That's a later topic, I'd say. Watch this. So I'll probably do this as like a nice base, you know? There. But I'll probably like... It's really ugly. So I'll probably paint over this with my super cool brushes that I made. So I guess for this one, I'll show you guys the proper use of brushes as well. because I feel like a lot of people, they tend to over-rely on it. And really, these special brushes should be kind of just used sparingly, really. You don't have to use them that much. Okay, so this one, right? I kind of transformed it and made it like really, what's it called? Really wide, because I like the colors. I used 2 brushes. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, yeah, true. Yeah, what Kevin's saying. We will have a video soon, you know? It's about digital art tips. What? So, yeah, that video is gonna be fun. It was in the making for a long time, so it'll be great. We talked about like correction layers, right? Like the sliders and all that. So if that's something you're interested in, having a beginner look at it, then check that out when it comes out. But it is not out yet. Yeah, so there you go. Look at this. Wow. So yeah, and right now, you can see that I'm not really using any special brushes. It's just a round brush. I just want to, like, what's it called? Round it out. Just want to round it out like this. Yeah. Airbrush rendering and sketch, then felt tip. Yeah. You could do that for sure, yeah. There you go. And let's see. And then, oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have, well, actually, you know, it's kind of pixely, but it's worth a shot. Okay, and then paste. Yeah, so what I did was I copied the final version, and then I undid until I had the this layer again, because I forgot to copy paste it. There. Because I feel like this could be nice as a texture. Let's see. It's kind of pixely though, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not sure how well this would work. So I will turn it probably into an overlay layer instead. Yeah. And then I'll turn it down. And it's kind of ugly actually. I probably won't do that. That was worth a shot. Okay. And then let's see. Maybe to add some more interests. Ooh, custom trees in Minecraft. That sounds so nice. There. Okay. So I want to make these a little bit smaller, like that. Like that. And then trying to think of like a good layout here. And let me see. What time is it? Okay. Trying to check if there's anything I could take advantage of and use. Nah. I think I've used everything I wanted. But yeah, feel free to ask me more questions, by the way, chat. Because this is pretty much the planning phase. Because I think you guys are starting to see... you guys are starting to pick up what I'm putting down, probably. There. So, copy, paste. Then I'll probably... So here, I'll make a mask. So I click on this, you know? So most software has this. A layer mask, it makes this other rectangle on the side. And then I could erase it like that. But also I could bring it back by using white. And then like that, it's back. So in some software you use black to erase. But in Clip Studio you use transparent to erase. What would you do when you have a loose idea? Do you explore sketches? Yes, all the time. I make thumbnails. That's always what I encourage, is to make thumbnails. So I'll show you what I'm making in one of the classes. It's not done yet, so we're gonna finish it this week. Where is it? There we go. I guess I'll just show it. This is one of the things we were drawing in class. So at first I started off with like this rainy sketch, right? With this little girl, and then there's like a playground behind her. But then I was like, okay, what if I like changed it? There's like another kid, and it's like more close to the swings. And I kind of didn't like that, so I just modified the first sketch, and I added some ducks instead in the background for my rainy day drawing. Yeah, that's how I would explore it. Right. There we go. And I kind of want it to be there, a little wacky. Yeah, I'll probably put these aside, and then you copy paste, transform, horizontal. Oh, oops, wrong one. Oh. I keep picking the wrong one. This one. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I flipped it horizontal so that it continues on like that. Cut, paste, delete. And let's see, so it's this one. There. And let's see, I kinda wanna keep this one. I will copy you. Delete. And then flip. Flip horizontal. There you go. And now cut. So you can see that when you're using a photo as a base, there's just a lot of cutting, really. Cutting pieces. Oh, oops, did I delete it by accident? No, it's fine. There you go. Ooh. Teach on Magma. That sounds kind of fun. That's pretty chaotic, I'd say. But yeah, Magma is pretty fun to draw with. Having to draw with other peeps. But also, I feel like I like this better. So I'll just flip horizontal. There you go. Merge. And copy, paste. So yeah, you can see, honestly, I would spend more time organizing my layers, but, you know, it's ain't nobody got time for that. There you go. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I got a good layout. But now I'm trying to think of how I could use these. How can I use Ravi Rotten in his floating ball? Maybe I'll keep this. There you go. Look at that. Alright. Have fun, Evie. Let's see. Favorite thing to draw? I like drawing people. I think like everybody else, I like drawing people. Copy. And then space. Copy. Paste. Delete. There we go. What do I do with this? What can I cook with this? I'm not sure. Oh, I got it. You know what? Okay. Look at this chat. I'm kind of cooking. So this one I'll hide you. Trying to think of how I would do this. So first off, I'll adjust this probably. So I'm using my liquefy tool here. So it doesn't matter if you don't have liquefy, you could always just use mesh transform. So mesh transform, let me show that real quick. It's in most software from what I know. So here, but for me, what I do is I make a selection, for example, and then I do transform and then mesh transform. And then that way you could like adjust it this way, like that. And then I could change it on here in tool properties. So before I adjust it actually, before I touch it, there you go. You could like change the amount of control points you get. So right there, so that you have more control and stuff. But yeah, pretty convenient. I think. So let's see. Ooh, do you have anything about drawing animals? We do. Yeah, you what's it called? You read my mind. This is supposed to be a castle or a tent. So maybe the fences. What is this actually? What is this layer? Oh, okay. I guess it's a spare. So I'll start labeling now so that I don't delete them by accident. Fences. But for now, I'll probably like close the fence. It's giving dreamscape so far, yeah. Hello, Jesse. Olivia. Stretch. Like when you have a crazy dream and it makes sense at the moment, and it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Ooh, drawing a feeling? I don't think so. I don't think we have anything about drawing a feeling. Okay, I'm trying to think of how I could cook. Okay, so this one I'll label castle. Castle. But there you go, the jig is up. I want to make a castle out of this. Yeah. Yeah, she's in chat. Am I making a barn? No, I'm not making a barn. I'm making a wacky castle. But like I'm trying to figure out how I could do that. There. And then where is it? You. There. I think this is an easy way, you know, to make it a castle. Just make this a little bigger. I remember you being a cow. That sounds so out of pocket, out of context. Out of pocket. There we go. Yeah, Jesse. Hello, hello. Yeah, you just came at the perfect time. Everything is like starting to take shape here. It's perfect. My perfect world. There you go. But I'm trying to think of like, while you're breathing. There you go. Yeah. Who up breathing? Oh my gosh. Maybe I got it. I'll flip this horizontal. There we go. That looks much better. There we go. I was about to say something, but I can't say it on stream. It's funny. There we go. There you go. Kink. Yeah, and then Okay, I'll probably get to like the first... Oh my gosh. My phone alarm. The nicest commissioner. Yeah, I bet. There you go. There you go. Yank, yank. It's because they know the game. They played these games before. There you go. Okay, so I was thinking for this ball. There you go. Let me look at this. I'm gonna cook with this ball right here. Cut, paste. So this, let me see if it works out right. Thinking of making like a dome. There. No, maybe. Okay, maybe this one. I will copy paste you again. You can tell I really love the shape. So like, kinda taking full advantage of it. Yeah, trust the process. You know, just this floating head. Ignore the floating head. Do not look at the floating head. Okay, you know, I kind of thought of something cool for the arm. Maybe I'll do that later. And then, I guess here's something I want to introduce. There's a thing where if you right-click your layer on Clip Studio, and then you correction layer, and then hue saturation. I kind of want to see if it's nicer to match the colors. So it's like a purplish red. Maybe I'll make it more saturated. Like that. And I'll darken it. So that it's like a pink castle. There you go. Let's see. Yeah. No, you can't just like animals anymore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like it because you guys can play Jesse while I like lock in and draw. But for me, my favorite animal is probably a hamster. I like hamsters a lot. Hamster. There. Yeah, so there you go. I have this what's it called? I have this correction layer, and you could make it a clipping layer so that it only affects this one. But for me, there you go. I probably will merge it together just because I already know I like the colors. So the nice thing about that, you know, is you have the choice to leave it on, right? And then maybe you could even do this actually. Maybe you have the mask, right? And then you could, oh oops, you could erase it like that. Look at that. So you could have like, this is kind of nice actually. There. There. Just like that. So maybe if you want like different color for the top. Yeah. I also like Blowhigh, the blue shark. Very cute. Okay, maybe I'll darken it a little. Maybe a little bit too saturated. Right? There you go. Zabumafu. That's really cute. Okay, I'll probably copy paste this, I think. And then erase. And I wonder if adding stripes would be kind of nice. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, this is the fun thing about layer masks as well, is that you could just easily add them in. Because technically, without the mask, it's all purple. But with the mask, you know, I'm only showing parts of it. So that I could color it in like that. There you go. You never use layer masks. I mean, honestly, there are some things that you use that I never use too, Jesse. Like, I never use gradient maps because I'm like, man, I just want to do this myself. Yeah, it's kind of like an end city. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Dragon Tech, it does look like an end city castle now that you mention it. I like that. Okay. And here, I'm like color picking so that I'm using the same, what's it called? Same colors, you know. I'm not introducing brand new colors here. Yeah. I have free will. I can draw whatever I want. Wow. What a nice feeling. There you go. Yeah? I mean, for me, I just like putting it down myself, you know? Like using overlay and color. But you're right, I should learn it because it's so convenient. For grayscale, especially. Or not even just grayscale, you know? Just coloring in general. There you go. And then, let's see. Let me see what. Oh, major respect to digital art people. I get easily overwhelmed. Well, Dr. Zeldum, that's the neat part. You don't have to use all of them. You just have to use the ones you want. Okay. Trying to think. Right now, this is too symmetrical. I kind of want to think of a way to make it asymmetrical. And I want to see if this idea still works. Okay. Okay. This is perfect. There. And then let me erase the tips here like that. Yeah. Let's see. Cut in half into a worm. Oh yeah. We're we're using this photo, so this is a before and after. So before and after. I swear guys, you guys gotta trust the process of this. Trust me. And then I'm gonna do this again, but I'll make sure it's a clipping layer. Make it a nice blue. Where is blue? There. Make it darker. And then you have in mind what you're turning. I want to turn him into a castle. So that's what I'm doing. But I don't know what to do with his face. I don't know what to do with his face yet. He'll probably be a statue somewhere. I don't know. There. Okay. Maybe I'll cook with this. There you go. Look at that. I want to make it so that, you know, when people look at this artwork, they're like, wow, this totally wasn't Robbie Rotten before. This is like a completely new drawing. So, this totally wasn't Lazy Town before Iggy tampered with it. There we go. Yeah, it's got a dome on top. Yeah, there you go. And then there you go. His arms could be the handle. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I could do with the arms, but we'll figure that out later. That's a later problem. And then let me try this. It looks kind of lame. I don't know if I'll stick with this idea. The arm moat. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Nah, but I was thinking, what's it called? I was thinking of like pipes, but maybe I'll adjust that later. So, where's the fences? There. Okay, maybe I used that shape too much now because, oh my gosh, maybe, because now it's not special, these fences. Oh well, I'll adjust them later. That's a future Iggy problem. That's a lot of things, yeah. That's a lot of things, I'll worry about it later. There. The cancelled version. This is probably... I still don't know what to do with this face. I'm having trouble with it. I'll hide it because it looks really silly. Oh. Nobody's ever told me that before. Thank you. Yeah, Iggy. I do like my name. I've been called Iggy since birth. Ooh. Add Robbie's head to the pillars. Like gargoyles. That'd be so funny. I'll think about it. But, I'm thinking like the castle, I think it needs to be more interesting. Let's see. Where is you? There. And then I'll put it up, as a more interesting composition. And why is this so big? Oh my god. Cancel. I'll probably just like, I'll shave it off. Cut, paste. I don't need all that. There you go. Yay. Is Iggy short for anything? So my real name is Jonas Miguel, and Miguel, short for Iggy, or for Miggy, and then it's Iggy. Wow. Quite a few hoops, but I've just been called Iggy since birth, and I like it. Yeah. Let me see. Let me catch up the chat already. Ya estaba guapo. What is that? Filipino man. Philippines mention. Yeah. Iggy is short for Iggy. It's just me. I come from royalty. It's really funny because my middle name is Gerlin, and like it always sounds like I always think of Final Fantasy with the Garleans or like Garlemald. So yeah, that's pretty funny. And I got it. So I'll try to change this. And I forgot to turn it to clipping layer again. So I will change this into like a brick road of some sort. What's a good brick color? I'll probably make it this. Right? Yellow. Yeah. This is what I think of. Yeah. Philippines. Yeah. Me and Jesse are Filipino. And let's see. What do you usually do when taking a break from drawing? As in taking a 5-minute break sort of thing. I just eat a snack, or I go around, I talk to my mom or something, or what else do? I go on my phone, I guess, and then I just go back, really. That's about it. See ya. There we go. Really having trouble with what to do with the arm. Because I was thinking maybe it'll just be... Hold on. I'll cut this part, probably. And then... Okay. Wow. This is so... so ugly. There. I'll do the concept art classic of this is so ugly. What's there? But trust it. Trust the process. It's supposed to be. This is so ugly. I'll color it in first. Oh, oops. That is not my paintbrush. There we go. Or maybe, yeah, it's really ugly with the texture, so I'll get rid of it. There you go. Ooh. Let's see. Could the white part be the door? It could be. Yeah. Okay, so this is the arm, I guess. This is what I'm doing with the arm. I won't overthink it too much. There. And then I'll do the classic copy and then flip it horizontal. And this time maybe I'll flip it vertical too. Right? Whoa, look at that. Amazing. There you go. Amazing. There you go. And then a moat does sound kind of nice with what Jesse mentioned earlier. Yeah. There you go. She's all of it. Jessie is Mrs. Worldwide. There you go. Mrs. Worldwide. Yeah. Let's see. There. For me, I'm not sure. I think I'm just Filipino. I gotta get one of those heritage stuff to see to make sure. I see those. Those are pretty popular, actually. There you go. And then I think I'm gonna start painting over the body now. So, like, take matters into my own hands and actually paint. There. There you go. True, Canada is the mistake. I like that. What they doing down there? Oh my gosh. But anyway, the Minecraft movie. Wow. Yeah, it looks really funny, but I don't know how to feel about it. I didn't like my friends are gonna go watch it, but I didn't want to go because it looks kind of. I don't know about this movie. I don't know. It looks kind of wacky. Yeah. Chicken jockey. It's all my friends would ever talk about. Because I just hope it's a fun movie. The last thing I want it to be is like boring and like annoying. That's like the last thing I want it to be. There you go. So there you go. Now, I'm finally just starting to paint over it because I have the layout all nice. So there. What time is it? I realize. I am Steve. Oh my gosh. Cinematic. Right? Let's see. There. And there. Yeah? True. There you go. Ooh, who here has cats? I kind of want a cat. Cats? I've never had one. I've only ever had dogs in my life. So, there's that. Trying to think of how. There. And there. I want but 2 cats. I know. Cat sound. Two cats sound really cute. There you go. Because it looks awful and it's gonna be sick. I know. I don't think I would watch it on my own. There. That's for sure. I won't watch it on my own. There. Let me look at the old picture of Robbie Rotten again. Because I really want to use that again. Where's my spares? Wow, he's back. There. Oh, I know what you mean. Like last time? Oh my gosh, I almost... Well, I didn't burn down the house or anything, but... I burnt my food. Because I remember I was making food for myself. And my friends were like, hey, you want to go to Wendy's? I was like, heck yeah, I want to go to Wendy's. And then, you know, we went to Wendy's, we ate. Then I went home, I drove home, played video games. And I totally forgot that I had something cooking for 5 hours on the stove. Until the fire alarm went off. And like, what I was cooking was like a charred mess. It was just black, black goo. I was like, oh man. Dang it. It was really funny. Steaming chicken, oh no. And there. Upsetting. I know. I got lost in the sauce. I was thinking too hard about Wendy's that I forgot. There you go. So yeah, I wanted to grab this again. But yeah, chat. Do you guys see the vision, by the way? Do you guys see the vision? Here. And then where's this castle? There. And then I'll transform it. Okay. Try to match it. There. That gives a nice... Yeah, you see the vision. Yes! There you go. You. And... There. And let's see... you. I'm using my liquefy to like bend it a little. So there. And then there. Yay. Yippee. Like that. And then maybe, let's see, I think for this one I want it to be lighter. Or maybe overlay. Nah, not overlay. I'll just keep it normal. And I'll lower the opacity a little bit for this castle. There. Also, I just realized, half an hour left. Let's see. Trying to think of what else I need to do. There. And then I'll flip horizontal. Yay. There we go. Hey. And actually, let me see what it looks like. Just normal. It's a little bit confusing. But that's okay. Okay, I got it. So now I will copy paste you, transform, and then I'm making it so that like it matches the perspective a little bit. So there and there. Oh, hold on. Oh, alright. Grim Animations is really fun. Really fun to have you. There you go. And yank. Yank. And let's see. I think this is good. Because I'm trying to think of like my time and like how to use it. It was an honor. Yeah, it was. There you go. Because right now, this is more interesting actually. I do like this. So I'll clean it up again. Clean it up a little bit of these. There you go. And then there. So making it a lot harder edged. And later I'll probably add like some fun adornments on it. I know. It's pretty wacky, right? But it's fun. It's fun to do. And what this trains you to do is you're using color picking, right? And I haven't even went into like the more in-depth edits, There. Ooh, projects of my own that I'm working on? I do, actually. Just, working on my portfolio. There you go. So let me fix this up first, and then I might show it. This Metabang? No, this is Clip Studio. But all the stuff I'm doing, it's not really unique to Clip Studio. It's just transform and just good old drawing, so... No need to make it all crazy. Let's see. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint. There. And then... I'm trying to think of what could be, like, good as a glass, but I'm not sure just yet. Or like, what would be good as a gate? Yeah, it's similar as Photoshop, yeah. Like, some stuff you could carry over, like brushes from Photoshop. And, you could save files as Photoshop documents. So, yeah. There you go. Okay. Castles don't have glass. True. Yeah. Don't have to have glass. Doesn't have to. Okay, so... I'll try adding... Let's see what I need actually. Overlay. Let me see what this looks like brighter, because I want to differentiate the towers from the middle part there, and then maybe I'll make it saturated. Let's see, maybe lower it a little. That's better. A little brighter, a little better. Okay, let me stretch. There we go. Okay, let me double check something. Okay. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left. We're streaming. Yeah. That's the fun part. My favorite type of wood? I like spruce. I really like the dark spruce. I love building with that. So yeah. The cherry blossom ones, I've never worked with it actually because I haven't played Minecraft since they added those. But probably that one too, because it's nice and wafer pink, it's like really nice. Looks like a cookie or a wafer. It's really, really cute. And then, let's see. Yeah, who doesn't love spruce, right? And then you. Probably lower. Birch? Birch is okay. Like, it's nice if I want a nice bright wood, you know? It's very bright. Yeah, cherry blossom is definitely the nicest. Some pink wood right there. Maybe. Where's the fences? I wonder if I should have... There. Have the fences right here. Cancel. Maybe I'll copy... the old one. No, I really don't like the old one. Okay, so... you... copy paste. Or actually, I will need one of you. There. Yeah, so birch is the one you replace for custom trees, huh? There. There you go. Then, probably just use this texture, honestly. Just as a basic... what's it called? Basic, fence. And then... oh, you know what? This is a really nice shape. Trying to think. Okay, I'll copy paste again. And then the horizontal. There you go. There. There. Copy. And then I'll go back to the castle. Could probably like make this a gate. So that's why I really liked it. So there. Now watch this. Like maybe got it. Rotate. Trying to think of how. Yeah. Forest. Why don't castles? Because they already have too many layers. Oh my gosh. Yank, yank. I'm gonna do the mesh transformation for this one. Or actually, hold on. You cut, paste. There we go. Now I should be able to transform mesh. Let's see. I probably do need that, but this one I don't feel the need for. There. Let's see. Hey. Yeah, so this is the other method, you know. I think this is a more common thing that people might have, because Liquify isn't in all software, sadly. It's just in some. There. Yeah, so far, chat, is this what you guys expected? Is this what you expected out of today's stream? Or did you expect it? There you go. Yank. There. And then I'll use liquify. Yay. Look at that. Nice and smooth. That was a happy accent, by the way. I didn't mean to do that. But that's perfect. There. A giant chicken, you say? Maybe another time. It could have been. There. Now look at this. Wow, we got a gate. And then I'll change the color after, probably. There. And there. Yo. Yeah, because... Yeah, again, the other thing that this makes you do is color pick a lot, you know? Because color picking is the bread and butter of digital painting, you know? Trying not to introduce new colors. You transform horizontal. Oh wow, look at that. A visor. There. And I want to lean into the wackiness of it so that it doesn't have to be that clean. Now I'm gonna add a little bit, like a darker edge to right here. There you go. There. I still need to figure out what to do with the thingy though. Oh. To do with the top of the castle. There we go. What time is it? A ganked chicken, I just realized. Okay, maybe I'll populate it with some trees. Here. And then here it comes. This is the brush I made. So this is the tree. Look at that. Big tree. And how I do it is I set up like this, you know, like a big block. And I do like the mid-tone, like that. There. Then I add the highlight. Just like that. Yank. Then I color pick it. So there you go. You got a nice texture for a tree. And oops. There. And maybe that's a little bit too crazy for a tree shape. But oh well. I'll work with it. There. Oh, oops. There. And then I'll just adjust it by drawing the branches in. And again, I'm just color picking. Just like that, we got a nice tree. And probably add this in the back. There you go. 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I'm wondering, chat, what else would you guys want to add for this one? I want to know. I want to hear your thoughts on the matter. How much time is left? We got 20 minutes, more or less. So that's why, like, I've been trying to finalize the deets. Yeah. There. There you go. Yeah. I gotta add the little guy, true. I don't know where I would add the little guy though. It doesn't match her perspective. If I were to do that, I'm trying to think of where I would add the little guy. I'll think about it later. But also, I forgot to change the colors here. So for this one, right? Change, oh, oops, not this one. Change the saturation to something more red, like that. So I clip it, and then I erase it, erase everything. Oops, wrong brush. Then I add it back in with white. Just like that. So that it matches. And then maybe... This is the nice thing about keeping it a correction layer, is that you could adjust it anytime, like this. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I get that. Morning sleepy. There. And merge. Okay, what about this floating stand right here? I'm trying to think. What could this be? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll leave it there. Maybe I'll add some clouds as well. I think that'd be a nice idea. Okay. There you go. Some nice yellow clouds. There you go. Yeah, and this is another good practice for digital artists or digital painters is clouds. Like that. So I'm gonna, maybe yellow light is better. There you go. There you go. So I'm just painting that in. There. Yeah, I'm still not sure what to do about the top of the castle. Maybe I'll merge it all at some point. Let me look up some castle designs to take inspiration from. Castle design. Yeah, some people put roofs, okay. Or the standard. Yeah, you know what? I won't overthink it actually. I'll do the old reliable copy, paste. There you go. Watch this. Okay. Cut, paste, and delete. No, oops. Open the tab by accident. No, you. There. There. Yeah, because I was thinking maybe instead of adjusting to the shape, I'll just adjust the shape. I'll just make it like a standard castle. Ooh. Nice. Yeah. It's nice to feel visible. I didn't know it was Autism Awareness Month. There you go. Today I learned. Okay. 15 minutes. Okay, so now you can tell. Well, I have been locked in for like the past few minutes. TBH. Yeah, I'm trying to think if like I like the wackiness of this castle. If there's anything I could adjust. You? What is this actually? Oh, it's the moat. Or not the moat, but the pathway. You merge. There we go. For me, I'm starting to get to like the finishing touches here, because we're running out of time. Maybe I'll get rid of this actually. Okay. Oh, yeah. Lyric videos. Yeah, back then I used to make AMVs for my favorite stuff, so that sounds really fun. This part I'll adjust. You. And then I'm gonna lean into like what's it called? Asymmetrical aesthetic. There, for this. And you. And I'm gonna start adding in maybe just a little bit of an outline. Just so people know it's irregularly shaped. Big stretch. Oh my gosh, we're at the home stretch. We're getting close. Close to wrapping things up. Yeah, I'm gonna add more irregular shapes. And then your castle one, pretty much. And then some wacky, what's it called? I guess I'll just draw it in. There. Just draw in the, what's it called? The gates. because I can't think of any good textures to use. There. There. And then there. Trying to think. Man, there's so many good ideas I still have, but they just take so much time. Oh well. Maybe I'll work with this. I just zoomed out to see it all. There. Gonna try to. There we go. For now, I'll have like little placeholders like that. And then, let's see. I gotta adjust you. I gotta adjust the grasslands. Stretch. My gosh. I'm gonna do Minecraft survival base, but I can't decide to like a theme. Ooh. I think you could still do steampunk and still have trees. I think you could do a little bit of both. Just do some trees in the background. And then there. So now this time I'm making sure that everything is nice and neat. There. Ooh, copper trees. Or you could do one of those things where, you know, trees are a really important resource, so they're like kept in capsules, or like they're really like protected, you know? Or they're like pipes providing oxygen on the trees. I feel like that would be a fun one. And there. Okay, 7 minutes. Okay, I really gotta lock in. I think. And then you. Okay, maybe I'll redo these ones. There. Yeah? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those copper wires, they twist them and... Yeah. I know what you mean. I guess they're called copper... what's it called? Sculptures. I've seen those. I've seen a really nice one where they had memory metal, where if you put any sort of heat to it, it goes back to a different shape, like the shape it memorized. And they did one where every time the sun shines on it, it's in the shape of a flower, so it would bloom open into a flower. It's so nice. And when the sun is gone, they start to close up again like a bud. It's really nice. here you go. Look at that. Starting to take form. So the way I'm using this tree brush is I'm thinking of like layering it, right? So these red parts are the top, and then the darkest parts are the bottom parts of the tree. So it's kind of implying that there's a bunch of trees around there. Right there. Yeah. And then you. I will fix up the layering. There you go. Yeah, alright. I know, rest in peace. So true. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Okay. I should merge these together. And then... okay. You. And you. Okay, then I'll adjust this pathway here. This pathway needs to be a little bit more fitting. This looks really funny. Yeah, I guess I'll just merge the castle to one layer. Okay. And it needs to be a touch rougher, I think. There you go. So I'm using a textured brush. There you go. Nice pathway. And then you, making it darker. Maybe nice blue. Nice dark blue shadow, like that. Okay. Maybe I'll go like a little bit, 5 more minutes, I think. I kind of want to... There's some things I want to add that I really want to do. Just 5 more minutes. Maybe I'll connect you all the way over... Where is it? To here. There we go. What are these though? There's like little clips, I think. What are you? No, I don't know what they are. Right? Anyway, I'm going back to grass. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be quick. I won't take too long. I can't believe it. I know. It's fun. There you go. I'll probably add some of these. There you go. I'll add some texture with my grass brush. Right there. Look at that. So that's what I haven't done yet. Add some texture. See what I mean? Like, look, there's so much potential for this drawing, but I spent too much time on Robbie Rotten and clipping it together but that's okay. That stuff is supposed to take time. There. 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 Oh boy, I'm late. Yeah, it's okay. You're here now. You're here to witness me finish this drawing. So I'm just adding some texture onto the grass here so that it's a little bit more appealing. Yeah, this is the Robbie Rotten photo. Here. And I'm just adding some slight touches to it. There. And honestly, look at this. I haven't even shown like my grass brushes, so I could have made it all like vine. What's it called? Yeah, like covered in vines. Like that. Yeah, get to see. Maybe I will add it. Because why not? Yeah, this is the best I got. I would have loved talking about these brushes more, but maybe some other time. Look at that. There. There. Just like as a little touch. And then to give it some scale, actually, maybe I'll add some right here as well. Or maybe, there. And then I'll color it in with multiply. There. Maybe a little darker. There. And did I? No. I did do it. Oh well. I did do it on the same layer. I should have been on a separate layer, but oh well. This is the best I can do. Okay. Yeah, I did make these brushes myself, yeah. It's pretty simple. It's not like too detailed like other brushes, but I did make them. So I drew like this texture right here. But yeah. And then let's see. I'll add like maybe a shadow. I'm trying to think. Big shadow from like a cloud or something. Let me see. I'll cover. Got it. You. You all onto that layer. And then you multiply there. Oh, the clouds in that layer. Now get out of there. Get out of there, cloud. Yay. Okay, I promise. This is the last thing I'll add, and then I'll wrap up for real. For real, for real. And there. Or oops, not blue. Nice blue. And then there you go. Look at that. Trying to think of what was the stream about? It was it was about painting over the photo and like talking about some digital arts, digital painting techniques, you know, to make your drawings or to make painting more understandable, I guess. There. There you go. Maybe add some like clouds. Cloud shadows, like that. And then I'll probably like soften it up. Okay. There. I think it looks better without, or with, I mean. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for this stream. So I'll show like a before and after real quick here. So here's, maybe turn it down a little. Trying to see. And maybe I'll make it more subtle. There. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot better. Okay, so here is I like before and then after. Wow. Yeah. This is it. There you go. So before and then after. Just painted this nice environment, and I hope you guys had fun. So again, to everybody who stuck till the end, thank you. Thanks for always supporting our live streams. It means a lot, you know, giving us giving us the time of day and watching these streams. And you know, if you want to support us more, you could become a YouTube member or a patron, so that you could get perks like critiques and draw overs from us, from me, from Jesse, from Josh, from all our talented instructors, and also take classes with us. So if that's something you're interested in, go check out Wing Canvas. It's right next to me. You want to take classes with me and learn about stuff. And yeah, again, just supporting this YouTube channel is enough, and we can't thank you enough. That's it. Thanks again to the mods too for staying a little bit longer, 10 minutes longer, but yeah. All right, that's it. See you guys next time. Bye bye. See ya.